Back here at Samstown for the title match, the conclusion of the Scratch Division title match. It's nerve-wracker, so it's a 2-game title match. If they tie 1-1, they go right to a 1-shot roll-off. Nick Pollock won the first game over Cortez Schenk, 246 to 226. So Cortez must win this game to force that 1-shot roll-off. If that happens, Cortez will have the options as the higher seed. So nerve-wracker puts a lot of pressure on you in many different ways, but it's weird in the sense that I feel like the pressure is totally on the winner of the first game, because the last thing you want to do is have your tournament come down to 1 shot. So once you've won that first one, you really want to win that second one, because if you do lose the second one, your opponent's going to have all the momentum going into the roll-off as well. Cortez, of course, became the second bowler in our history to win 60 career titles with the win here yesterday, looking to sweep the weekend. Hard to win in nerve-wracker. There's so many stumbling blocks where a shot here or there can end your day. That and lots of talent, a fairly high-scoring pattern where a bad break can spell the end of your day. It's hard to get this far to the title match. Cortez got a bye in round 1, beat Paul Collier in round 2, and then yet another match against Harley Swigert. These guys are going at it seemingly every week. This time it was Cortez that came out on top. Nick didn't have a bye, had to get through Joe Gerenser in round 1, top seed Russ Soviet in round 2, and sadly, this guy got solid 9'd out of it in round 3 in a nerve-wracker. But Nick's throwing the ball very good. And credit where it's due, he switched to two-handers a while ago, and when he does hit a little volume in the middle and a little friction to the right, he's very tough to beat, obviously. Wearing a shirt almost as loud as he is. Somewhere in there, this is a name shirt, somewhere in there is a Nick Pollock signature. I don't know where. Bottom left? No, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, there, I can sort of see it now. His mechanics have gotten much better. Those are fluid. He still has that high-posted follow-through, and well, that's how Nick Devlin lost his match. That exact pin carry right there. These modern bowling balls come in so steeply into the pocket that solid 9s are almost as common as 10s for these kids. And that's also a big break for Tez, as that keeps it only an 8-pin deficit for Schenk if Nick converts this 9-pin. Throws thumbless at everything now. Switches to plastic for this one. No trouble with the 9. Week off for most of these people next week as we go all the way out to Lubbock, Texas. And then back to Phoenix for the first major of the year, Best in the West. Then we get into our always entertaining doubles segment of the calendar. Tez gets that light hit to mix up. Can take a 2-pin lead if he can double up here in the 8th frame. He's a focused individual right now, no question about it. .63, the all-time record. If you've never watched the JBT video before, where have you been? That's Kyle King, fellow Phoenician. As he does get that double and does get that lead. Nobody's bowled more JBTs. Nobody's about to have won more JBTs. Credit to his family for carting him around all this time. It's anybody's game here. Tez can max for 259. Pollock can max for 257. Both bowlers look pretty zoned in on the pocket. These two can maintain the routine and throw the best shots. That's pretty good. Yeah, very good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And a little dose of Nick. Oh, Nicholas, you march to your own drummer, do you not? And that's all right. Don't we all? Brand new handicap Nolan champ. Looking to see who he's going to take a picture with. Very nice. Hey, in case you didn't know, the Wi-Fi password is Bull Guest. Obviously a huge shot for him. Just a hair fast through the break. It's the difference between a half 10 and, well, it's the difference between a half 10 and a solid 9, really, these bowling balls. This is it. Sorry?
The JT Action Jackson sighting on the Burger King commercial.
Oh, did we just miss the... Is this him now?
It's probably on the video.
Oh, cool. Oh, I don't have the monitors up here. We just missed. PBA bowler / TV star Action Jackson. Oh, and a critical mistake from Nick there is... No matter what the scoring pace is, it's amazing how often it comes down to spares, not strikes. When they're tough, obviously whoever grinds out the spares wins. When they're easy, whoever fills their in-between frames. These guys are both striking the same amount. 9 misses. Just catastrophic in the 9th frame. No shock at all that Tez jumps all over that. You cannot give him an opening like that. Can't give anybody at this level. These guys are good. Now Nick only maxes for 225. Tez in the 230s, just a high count here wins it. We'll sweep the weekend. We'll win 61 times. The record could be tied next week if he goes all the way out to Texas. That'll do it. 226 if he misses them all is a 1-pin win. El Sweepo. Hard to stop. So it'll be Tez and Nolan and Morgan, your winners today here at Sam's Town. Apparently it is not Sam's Town all the time. Oh, Jesus. Or Tez winning this game could take us into Nerve Wracker. Thanks, media department. I'm so tired. Have you not noticed how tired I am? So edit the last few minutes out. Tez will have the option in Nerve Wracker here in this one-shot roll-off. He gets to choose the lane and the bowling order. We'll announce that to the crowd. Nick will keep a close leash on me. I tried to end Nick's match prematurely. Would have worked out better for you. I'm so tired. There's a good reason, which some of you know. Alright, 238. So now, totally different thing to talk about here. Even though Nick has lost this game, it's vitally important that he takes advantage of this 10th frame. And there's two schools of thought here. A, it's get locked in on lane 10 in case you have to bowl on it. B, fake out your opponent into thinking you stink on lane 10. I think that's a little too second level thinking for most people, but that's been talked about before in Nerve Wracker. And also, Cortez should be watching Nick, which is painfully hard to do sometimes with his theatrics. But he's got to dissect what is theatric from Nick and what is the best plan of attack to do. Regardless if Cortez doesn't stop striking, he can't lose. They tie after one Nerve Wracker. We do it over and over and over again until the tie is broken. So I've prematurely given Tez the win. Prematurely gave Nick Devlin the win last round, and that did not work for him. I hope I have not jinxed Tez. I don't care who wins, but I hope I don't do it via the jinx. See, now I hate that out of Nick, not even trying that shot. He could have done something else with that shot. All right, here we go. One of our more dramatic finishes here in the Nerve Wracker format. They have tied their match at 1 game each. That means we go directly into that Nerve Wracker. Cortez is the higher seed, so Cortez has two options. He gets to choose what lane he wants to start the Nerve Wracker on and the bowling order. Tez?
Start 9.
Tez wants to start on lane 9. You want that deadwood clear, or do you want to bowl? So Tez is going to go first on lane 9. Nick will follow him on lane 9, having to match or beat whatever he does. If they tie again, they'll go over to lane 10, keeping the same order until the tie is resolved.
Wait, follows me on 9, right?
Follows you on 9. So is that what you want?
Yes,
You're good? Okay.
That's what I want right there. Anything else you want?
The brain trust is conferred over there, and Tez is going to go first. Nick, it'll be your option whether you want that deadwood clear or not before you go, just so you're aware. Here's Tez's shot. Oh, it's left. Yeah, that was left the whole way. Significantly left, really. So on 9, and they do it again. Strike, and Pollock wins, and I truly am the Jinx. 8 or less, Cortez wins without throwing another shot. For his 3rd career JBT title. And that's significantly left. Ugh. On the Brooklyn side. Are you kidding me?
An absolute savage.
That he is.
Yeah.
The force was with him the entire way. Well, that's your nerve wracker. That's a 10-9 win. And that's a title for the excitable, the adventurous Nick Pollock. Well, sorry about the missing outs. I don't feel good about it, but every 1,200 tournaments it happens. He's down. He's gone.
Snack bar order number 527. You're ready for snack bar.
And we should end on a snack bar order, I think, is how we should end after all of this. There we go. We'll see you next week out in Lubbock, Texas to do it again.